So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is a Blender tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video number 14, and in this video we are continue with our rigged static mesh, and we want an animation. But before we continue, I missed one very important step, so we solve this fast. So what I missed here was we select our armature. Then we change here to pose mode, and in pose mode we select again our armature with double A. We can select all. Now I have selected all, and now I press shift and select my static mesh. Let me see, can I click it? Pose mode. Here, I can click it here. And now I can press Ctrl P, and then we set the parent's armature deform with automated weights. This was the thing which I missed. And what does this do is when we go back here to our, let's say, here grab, oh no, wrong, to my armature and select this bone, I press G with grab. This one is not working because I'm in edit mode. I have to go to pose mode again, which is here. Now I'm in pose mode. Now I grab, and now you can see the mesh is deforming too. That's the point why we made this. Now all our rotation, our scaling, and our location changing and so on will change this thing too. So that's that. And now we are switching the editors here on top to animation. And I already prepared here a little bit and worked here, but we start over again. The first thing what we are going to do is we go here to the dope sheet and go to action editor. In action editor we click here new, and then we click, I click also a new here one, and call this attack. In my case attack 2, you can call it attack 1. And then we use this fake user. I'm not sure about what this does. It says it's not deleting settings, and so let's use it. And then we can First of all, let me delete this, what I have here already. So we start over again. So what we have to do now is we go here to our screen, press A to select all. Now all are selected. And then here we go to the frame where we want. We start with 0, that's all fine, or with 1, frame 1 in my case. And then we go back here to the screen and press I, and then we have here options, and then we can select which these are keyframes and which keys we want change. For example, in our case, I want just change the location for the arm attack, and I want change perhaps the rotation. So I can rotate it perhaps in another direction as well. But scale I don't need, and perhaps I don't need even the rotation, but let's go with it. So, and you can choose, of course, whatever you like and test it out. In my case, I select just location and rotation. And when you do this one, you will have something like this here at the start point. This one, not probably. This one, let me go this one away. I try to delete this one, because it's not new. I made a new one here. Let me select, if I can select them and then delete them. Yes. So we are at the start point. Now this one you should have. And then we want change, well, because when I go now here, it's not moving at all. But we change here the frame. Let's say I want go to this frame, and perhaps you can calculate later that in seconds and so, but right now we are working in frames. Let's make it not too long. That was a little bit too long. Let's go it, for example, 60 frames. it's 60 FPS frames per second, which means that this would be 1 second if we have this one. So let's make this one. And now I select here on top. Let's zoom it a little bit more in. I zoom here and now I press grab and change here the positions. And this must be not absolute accurate in my case, but of course, if your animation is more complicated than mine, you should make it a little bit better. In my case, I want just make a swing. So the arm is swinging down. So oh, I forgot a very important thing. Sorry, back. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Because now we changed here this to this position to 60, but we have to add these keyframes later. But instead of adding them all one by one, we can activate here on bottom this dot or what this is, and it's say auto keying, which means if we change here on top anything, it will put here these dots automatically in with changed positions and so on. And that we are going to do now because that's very easy. So let's start here again on top. Let's go here a little bit down. So here I change a little bit here and then I select both and I change. And now you see it's creating this automotive, this new dots here in this position. Let's go it down here. And in my case, it's just a swing, so it's very easy actually. I just make here a grab, a little bit down, and then select both, and then here a little bit down. Depends on your animation, it can be very difficult and so. And here I want it, I think here's the first time I use a rotation. Let me go here, because I want this one here more in this direction, which means I rotate this one here to this one. And perhaps now I select this one, grab again, like so anyhow, and then grab both. And it should hit here. Yeah, something like that. And this one is the end position, right? So we have a start position, and this 60 frame is my end position. And when I go here back, you can see how my animation will be performing, right? The problem is if we loop this, it will jump here back, which means I need the start point here again at, let's say, again 60 frames. Let's see here. Here I need it again, and we set the endpoint here, but our endpoint is set now to 100. We can change this here at the bottom and say here's our start point is 1. It's okay, and my endpoint, oops, is 120 in my case. And here I want again the start section. So if it goes from here, it should go back. And what I'm going to do is just copy this one, Control C, and then coming here and Control V. Oh, that copied only one, I see. That's not what I wanted. Control Z again, Control Z. I wanted actually selecting all. Okay, no, one more time, Control C. And then here, okay, I select both here, of course, too. Then here, Control V, paste. Anyhow, it's only one now. This is strange. Why it's only one here? What did I wrong? Let's see. Because it should be all here again. I just wanted to copy all this one here. What is that? So I'm not sure about this one, but let's see. Let's delete this one again. And if this is not working, I don't know why. What is that here? Let's copy this one here. Because I can just copy this one normally. Like so, and just paste it here. at this position. But it is really taking only this one bone anyhow. Let me copy now this bottom thing and paste it one more time. Now I have this one. Now it's taking this one. Anyhow, it's missing here the other ones. I'm not sure why, but it is not taking into account the other ones here. So this copy one is not working, or I make anything wrong here at the fly. And then I have just to, let's say, how the hell I get them? Just copy them here this way. I open up all the things what I have here. This is that. And this time I copy the whole thing here. And now I set here copy to, well, not this one. Copy to this one. And now paste to this one. It's taking again into account only the selected one. And how, and why they are not selected. Let me see. Oh, I think it's just because it's not selected. Oh, my mistake. No, it's not. Because I have to select all. Okay, now I get it. Okay, I was stupid. Like all time. When I'm doing it on the fly. So what I have to do is I have select, of course, all the bones. Makes sense that it's not working. So I go here, select all, and now it will work. Now I can go here, yes. Now I have this whole bone structure here, which makes sense. And now copy this one, control copy, go to the end position. Sorry for the time waste with paste. And now we have it. So the thing what I want to do is we go here to the frame and now we go back to our start, and now we can loop. Because here it will start over again. And here I want that it starts, we can check this when we play here, if this looks okay. Yes, that looks okay, right? And this is our attack animation of our fun creature. So that said, that is good. And we are finished with this. Of course, you can make here more animations when you click here this new, and then make here attack 2 and so on, and then go on for other. But in our case, we are happy with that. And the next thing, what we have to do is we go back to layout, because this one is set up, and we have to do something here. And what we have to do here is, let's start here again at our animation here. So this is our setup here. Because we want export this to Unreal Engine, we have changed the name armature here as a bone to something else. In my case, I said the start point, or let's call it even better, this one. Let's call it, I press F2 and then I call it armature renamed. Because in Unreal Engine, this one makes a problem. And the next thing what we want change here as well is we go here, let's see. We have to set a little bit things here up. I think it was here, anything. We can change the units here, but I'm not so sure. 0.01 worked, it was very small. Let's go here for 0.1 for test purposes, not 0. And then this one is just for test, it's not absolute. I'm not so sure if this is working. With 0.0 it worked, it was small. I had to scale it up later a little bit. And then let's go to one more setting. What was that? What I have to do more? Perhaps I know it later. Right now, I think it was here. Here we have applied all to... here we could change a little bit the frame rates. I keep this in 20 FPS right now. Normally we could set this a little bit higher. 60 FPS. Let's set it to 60 FPS because we made 60 frames. But I don't know if we really need that because I have no clue. I keep this in 24 frames per second because less means less performance most time, more means more performance, but I'm not sure about this one. Anyway, we continue with one more step, which is important. We go here, select our armature, it's selected, go here to object and go to apply, and then we say to all transformed. So now we have applied all the transforms which we made here, and then we go to file to export. Then we set the let's select first all here. So we have selected our armature and all the subfolders, and then we go to file to export, then we go to FBX, and now here on the right side I selected here selected object. Yes, we have selected it. Very important that it is selected. Then I have set armature and mesh. Yes, this is my armature, and the mesh, the icosphere, also this strange thing, it's called here icosphere. Of course, you shouldn't rename it, perhaps. In my case, it's icosphere. Then we go here a little bit down. Here we keep all. Let's test this one. Apply units. Let's keep this all, it work, but later perhaps for a little bit more complicated structure this might not work, but right now for a simple animation it will work. Perhaps you have to change here some forward directions, rotations and so, but right now it is working. And then apply transform, we don't apply here anything, and then we are changing the face to smooth smoothing to face, and then the other ones will keep. Armature here I keep, and I just uncheck this add leaf bones, we don't need that. And then baked animations here, we don't need this NLA strips because we don't make it. This is something like if you need this one. So, and then I selected my destination folder. In my case, it is the Unreal Engine project folder. I go here to document, to my folder. You find it. And then important is if you find your game folder, you have to go to content. Don't forget this one. And here I have already this animation tested there. And this time I call it Animation Attack 1. Animation Attack 1. And what is this here? Plant. Anything like a plant. All right. And then I click export. And now we switch to Unreal. And here is our import settings. And here we have to set to import. We check here the skeletal mesh. In this case, this one not. This is very important. Here on top should be nothing. In my case, I already imported something. That's why it's already auto-selected this one. You set here nothing. Import mesh, it's okay. Then you go here, import animation, and all other you can keep, I think. And then you click import all. And then we have now imported our new animations here in our folder. They are here imported, the new ones. This was my old ones here, and here are the new ones. Of course you should put them later here in the right folder and so, but right now we want just test it, and we can test it in different ways. Actually, why I have here 2 animations, that's a little bit strange, because I should have there only 1 animation. Let me click this and see. This one is okay. That is working. What is that? Oh, now I get it. The problem what you see here is I already created before an animation, and this was also in the list of animations. Let me go back to Blender. Let me go back to animations, and here is a list anywhere. Yeah, here. And of course, if you don't want import both animations, just delete the one which you don't need. And in my case, the other one was there too, so I imported this one again. So what we can do, of course, is get rid of this one, I think, because this one I have already. So let's get rid of this one. And this one should work. This is our new one. And we test it now in game, of course. Oh, wait, that was not the new one. Oh, no. Oh, no, I made it other way around. Can I control set this? And I can't control set this. No. Let's import it fast again. I mess it up all, and now I delete all because I import all from scratch. Okay, pause, delete, and this one is gone all. All right. What's animation attack? Why is that here? Plant? We should go. Okay, let's. I have to fix this fast. Fix upright directions and so. This one I fixed later. Let's go and import this fast one more time. This time I import really both. Or not both. The other one was just for testing. Let's deselect that, what we don't need. This is our attack 2 I want. This one I don't want. Let's how I deselect this. That's very interesting. To say to delete this one. Actually, I wanted just delete. It's not possible here. Now I made even a third list. Even worse. Let's go here, attack 1, and let's go to here. Okay. No, it's not okay. Okay, I don't know right now how I will delete this, but this one I want not to find out because I just wanted export this one. Let's select this one. Is the one which we wanted to export. Let's go to our thing. Let's select this one and export it one more time because I want to test it. And I think I keep all. I just renamed this one here to attack to blend. Let's click export. Let's go to Blender and let's take the import here. Setting is fine. I have set this all up before. And there is, of course, now I have 3 because I have the strange thing. And the only one which I need here is, let's see. This one is the right one, the first. And the other ones, let me see this one too. This one is the second one. And this one, what is that? This one is the new created one, and this one copied the second one. Okay, get it. So let's test it. I place it, and interesting is the scaling is good, but let's see in game. Of course, I have not shaded it. Later, you have to shade this one. And our strange thing is working. Now we can destroy it later, of course, when I attack it. I have to make, of course, the logic here in Unreal Engine to destroy it, but that's very easy. And shading we can do in Blender or here as well. But we have it, right? We have a strange plant or what is ever. Of course, we can scale this one up here too. Okay, I think I stopped the video because this went too long. But you see, there are some mistakes. We are beginners, that's normal. And we are good to go. So that said, in the next, we will probably go to try model a low robot. Perhaps a low poly robot because I can't model a character now, but a robot, it's very easy. Okay, see you there. Bye.